You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a no job, that's the primary thing. People tease you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool, girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine or video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even a million. No grace like those unhappy with chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer assists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention with care. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
Yeah. Everybody wanna be a superstar. Yeah. Everybody wants something. Yeah, y'all. Everybody wanna be famous.
That's right.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. How's everybody doing? We are going to jump right back into the BS. Hey, Elf. Hey, Mochas. Hey, Karma, Beth, L, Daphne, Kelly, Angelisa, Ice Queen, Marcy, Lisa, Mimi, Granny T, Earthing, Ella, Bella, Sheila, Cancel All the Tragedy Pimps. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to address. Hey, Amy. I just got a comment on a post I put up by somebody that's disappointed in me because they claimed I was body shaming by putting 6 pictures next to each other, making a comment about it. Although I have mentioned hundreds of times, it feels like thousands by this point, how many different messages I've gotten, how many different people have came at me over my looks saying I'm fat and ugly. That's why I'm hiding behind a screen. All of this shit. I am going to tell you flat out, I'm not for everybody. If you don't like what you see, go on. I'm going to be petty. That's just the nature of it. You can only push somebody until you get a reaction. Now, I could go into body shaming. I could go into looks. We could make it about that because they sure do. But I don't see you over there. Once again, correcting them on anything. You expect to hold my ass to a higher standard. but won't say a fucking thing to them. So you might want to check yourself before I do it, because I don't play petty games with stupid comments like that. And that was really ridiculous. I will be petty all I want. And that's just the way it is. This is my channel. Let's not forget. I am never fucking starting shit with anybody, but I will fucking respond every day of it. Yep, I can be petty. And if you don't like it, don't be here. Move on. I'm not begging you to like me. And if you think that I should be this higher standard, go find fucking L, because she's so classy, right? And so sweet and innocent. Yeah, look what she does. I'm just saying. Petty is petty. And that's just the way it is. Yeah, cancel all tragedy pimps. They block everybody. I've been blocked. But I can't stand shit like that. And it's just getting so pathetic lately. And it's humor. Exactly. If you can't find the humor in it, but again, you're not correcting anybody else, but expecting to correct a new channel that's going to, this is my channel. I'm not asking permission to be petty by anybody. I'm going to do what I feel I want to do. And plus, most of you miss that a lot of these are jokes from Facebook that people have asked and said, oh, let's do them for the reverse. My mugshot photos. They wanted a 6-pack lineup from the rear. This is what we got. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to make everybody happy, which is great, but just don't come into my comments and try to hold me to a standard you won't even hold anybody else to. So not for it. But let's go into all of this shit. I'm going to try to read this post. I'm going to try. Many of you have seen it. I already posted it. Yeah, we've got to find exactly. And if you don't like it, I mean, there's plenty of channels out here. I don't understand people. I really don't. I don't get it. Thank you, cancel all tragedy pimps. I find it funny too. And that's all that matters. There are no sweet and innocent L's. L is sweet and innocent. This L, not the other L. All right. All right, let's go. Okay, this is gonna suck to read, by the way. This is such a double standard. Right? And I didn't even say anything like majorly bad at all. I said we're different even from the behind. Like, you don't even fucking know if I'm in that photo, first of all. That's the funny thing about it. Like, come on. Yes, hell of a she does. I backspace more than I actually post. Me too. I do too. I check myself all the time. And I have other people that think they can check me all the time too. Like, there's a lot of people that think they can tell me what to do, give me their input. It's a lot. So we're just weeding through it. I hate peas. There you go. No, L, I didn't. In fact, we're going to read this message and then I'm going to borrow a couple Koolaid's clips. Hopefully they don't mind. Of course, I will give them credit. I already put them in the description of the video because I intended on. I was sleeping when she was sleeping on live. Like, I have a normal schedule that I try to keep to. And Molly's isn't in the things. Like, I'll keep up on shit when it fits into my schedule. I am not staying up all night to screen record stuff of hers. Somebody else has it always. Like, I'm not interrupting my normal routine to keep up with her shenanigans, period. Hey, Forgotten Whispers. I didn't. That's what we were just talking about. But Koolaid's got the clips. All right, let's read this shit. All right, Molly, since I know you're so invested in what I'm going to say, buckle up. Plus, can you actually stop talk to texting? Yeah, she did. She did that. And we're going to break that down. Yep, that's a CMC thing. It's so funny because, oh, I got to read a comment too that was sent to me by somebody from a live this morning that Molly made on something. And I'm just like, oh, deep breaths nonsense, deep breaths today. It's nuts. Okay. Molly posted on Facebook yesterday. Remember, Molly doesn't like Facebook. Molly thinks that Facebook is pathetic, but she posted on Facebook. So there's that. She starts off with saying, so I'm going to read it and then we're going to go back and dissect it because I have to just read it how it is. Bear with me. There's no punctuation and we're just going to go with it. This is a mess. Molly Golightly says, a month later, and still the update is that Dre will not pick up her phone for friends, for family, for law enforcement at all. Very interesting, isn't it? Also, 2 weeks ago, I received a video where a woman in Yuma sent me a video of her driving and videotaping the outside of her house, and the camper was not there. Conflicting stories again. The family does not. Paragraph. I can't even do this. I still put like the natural pause. Anyways. Know what the truth is at all. And I don't blame them for being devastated, whether he's alive or whether this is some sick game, but it is now rumored. And if you can allow yourself to bring yourself to imagine that anyone could be sick enough to do this to Letitia, that there is a a disgruntled YouTuber that paid a Nigerian website money to put a fake news article saying that Marvon passed, hoping that me in particular would say something, and of course it being pinned back to Pennsylvania, and then when you clicked on it the next day, that news article disappeared, and then another I can't even do this. Another music article came up saying that it was a hoax. By the time Letitia was already devastated, and so was Marvon and Miss Wynette. This comes down to a couple YouTubers who really have it in for Miss Letitia and really want the public to believe that she is a scam artist and they will not leave her alone. Paragraph. By the way, there's, I think, one period in that entire paragraph above. If you look at my channel, I have been updating some videos that I've been responding to that are very strange, and it looks like some person is doing some damage control and trying to convince themselves and the public that Marvon, spelled incorrectly, wanted to be very much in love with her, very much wanted to be out of the Marine Corps, and very, very much wanted to be a part of this vegan alkaline diet. I have been told by the family that whatever updates happen out of Arizona to please keep them to myself. And trust me, I learned my lesson last time. I apologize. I'm not going to apologize again to anyone on YouTube because I've done nothing wrong. This is not a joke. His life is important. His life matters. That's exactly how it's written. All right. So now that I can't breathe because that just took everything out of me, let's go back and talk about this. Hey, Molly, you should have checked my last live before you made this stupid post because you would have found out some more information about your blame game that you've tried again. But we'll go. A month later, and still the update is that Dre will not pick up her phone for friends, for family, for law enforcement at all. Very interesting, isn't it? Let's dissect that. First of all, Molly, how would you know that she's not picking up the phone for law enforcement? You're not privy to that information, and neither is the family. And that's a fact. So even if the family calls and asks for updates on Marvon with the police department, tries to get the police department involved, they have no legal standing with Marvon. Period. Point blank. End of story. That's the way that goes. They can make all the stupid reports that you've asked, like a missing persons report, a wellness check, all of those things. But that does not force Dre to respond to you, Molly. This isn't about, let's be very clear too, this has never been about Molly getting a response for the family. Molly wants a response for Molly because she is obsessed with Dre. But let's continue to go on. So first of all, friends of Dre's too, I guarantee she's speaking to friends of hers just not the friends that you think she knows, because obviously, why would they tell you? If they're friends of hers, they're not going to be talking. So you're getting second, third hand information from people that are probably not in her life and haven't been for a long time. But that's here or there, right? You just run with anything. Then you said, 2 weeks ago, I received a video where a woman in Yuma sent me a video of her driving and videotaping the outside of her house, and the camper was not there. Yeah, we all saw that. The camper wasn't there. What's conflicting? Oh, wait, the rumor that you started that he was sent home on hospice and then she got sick of him and sent him back. That's what the conflicting stories are. Again, your stories conflicting with your other stories. Make it make sense, Molly, because the only person putting out stories like this is you. So conflicting with your own stories. Gotcha. The family does not know what the truth is at all. Well, maybe the family's actions have put them in the position of not getting information. And the funny thing to me is, once again, that the family is not demanding to be able to see him. They're demanding information about his condition. Again, information they're not privy to legally. Legally speaking, Marvin was put up for adoption. So for all you adoptive parents out there, if you've adopted a child, the birth certificate's been changed, you've raised the child, just know that according to Molly and these other people, that if something was to happen, those biological parents can come back in and cause this chaos at any point in time. No, that's not how it works. There's legal things in place for a reason. It's all lies. Yeah. Uh-huh. And I don't blame them for being devastated, whether he's alive or whether this is some sick game. The only person that put it out publicly that he possibly passed away, well, that he did pass away, you were 100% confident in that. You've said it numerous times. You've put it all over. You, Justin L, put it all over. L's the only one that took her video down, but the damage was already done. And she didn't really, let's just say she covered her ass and made excuses for her behavior instead of correcting it and being like, look, this is straight up misinformation. And I was led to believe incorrect information. Again, Molly, most of us didn't even know that the article existed until your little setup of having somebody come on Justin's and announce that the article existed. But I digress. Let's continue. Whether this is some sick game, but it is now rumored. And if you can allow yourself to bring yourself to imagine that anyone could be sick enough to do this to Letitia. What is being done to Letitia? I'll wait. Letitia has been hanging over on the clip channels of my clip channels that are passing off misinformation and running with lies. So Letitia absolutely is still involved in this BS. She's just being careful of where she associates herself. And once again, it's Molly's misinformation cronies that are passing off the same false narrative and trying to push blame onto random people that who the frick knows. Yeah, she's like quadrupled down at this point in time because she has no content. She's in a hotel room again, out of state, doing the same old shit. She gets twacked out and then does this every freaking time. It's been a consistent thing throughout this entire story. Okay. This part, though, just kills me. If you can allow yourself to bring yourself to imagine that anyone could be sick enough to do this to Letitia, that there is a YouTuber, a disgruntled YouTuber. Who's the disgruntled YouTuber? Because I'm not even a fucking YouTuber. Wait, would that be Uni, Katie? Who else have you blamed? Rabbit. I don't know. Anybody and everybody that you continue to blame. But I digress. A disgruntled YouTuber that paid a Nigerian website money. Molly, I corrected you last time on this. Bitch, get your facts straight. It's not from Nigeria. That's how I know you're watching my content, because I said that. I didn't correct it until the last video when I did correct it. From South Africa, Molly, not a Nigerian website. Get it straight. And go look at the website. Unfortunately, as much as you like to think, that website has been around for a long time and posts BS all the time. And yes, when you go search their Facebook page, whoever set up their Facebook page, put a location. You can Google it yourself, and you'll see that there was a link to Pennsylvania. I don't know if they've changed it by now, but we've gone over all of it. It's just, she just runs with the same BS over and over again because she can't get out of it. Over and over again. All right. That paid a Nigerian website money. How much was paid, Molly? Do you have receipts on this? Nope. More baseless claims. Anyways, but to put up a fake news article saying that Marvon passed, hoping that me and a particular, I think she meant to say in particular, would say something. Honey, baby girl, you forget the timeline? You said something the night before this article came out. You announced it live to your entire audience. This article had nothing to do with you announcing. This article came out to confirm your bullshit rumor that you started the night before. Do you need to go back and watch the video where I broke down every single thing of how it went in Georgia? What your intentions of the Georgia trip was? Because we've already been there, done that. It's all out there, plain as day for everyone to see. But we deal in facts and truth over here, and that's just not something Molly understands. So we're gonna be nice to Molly. Because Lord forbid that nonsense Contessa over here be petty. Freaking people. Oh, and we continue to go. Okay. Saying that Marvon passed, hoping that me in particular, let me correct it, would say something, and of course, it being pinned back to Pennsylvania. The article wasn't pinned back to Pennsylvania, Molly. The Facebook page. Google it. And they've covered stories from all over the United States. Pennsylvania multiple times. Check their Twitter. Look, Molly, but it doesn't overcome the fact that you announced it previous to this article ever coming out. Isn't it weird that you announced this rumor with zero proof, zero confirmation, and then next morning, up, randomly pops an article? I guess that's because we all tried to support your theory. We paid for this article to back up your theory, right? Make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. Okay. And then when you clicked on it the next day, the news article disappeared. It was taken down because it was filled with misinformation. And first of all, it's not a reputable site, which anybody can see that. No legit journalist is going to write the things that they wrote. It got taken down because it got a lot of heat. Because you and your cronies were trying to pass it off as factual information. And anybody with vision could see that it was a not legit website. Okay, let's continue. Then when he clicked on it the next day, that news article disappeared and another music article came up saying it was a hoax. Actually, there was some time, I think, in between when the article went down and then when it got put back up as a hoax, which still had a lot of misinformation in it. But you're right. The link that you posted on your community tab, passing it off that this had been confirmed by SNBC 13, which you took out the S and the 13. You just said, well, no, wait. You took out the S. You said NBC 13, trying to pass it off as a legit website, which we know that's not factual. And again, these clips are all in videos. We've already debunked all this bullshit. But we do it again. By that time, Letitia was already devastated, and so was Marvon and Miss Wynette. How did Letitia and Wynette find out? Let's see here. Some loudmouth, fabricating YouTuber announced it and then called Wynette and Marvon Sr. But that same loudmouth YouTuber wouldn't even answer the phone for Letitia. Your words, not mine. So Letitia was devastated because you were passing off misinformation once again. But instead of calling you out on it because they can't, they've positioned themselves right in your little pocket, I guess you could say. Them calling you out only clarifies that everything has been fabricated. So they have to stay in this little pocket and continue to let you use their sons, who they supposedly care about, their biological son, who they supposedly care about so much. They have to continue to use his name and his story and let you do it because there's no win in this for them anymore. They've backed themselves into a corner by putting up with your BS and going along with it. So what are they going to do exactly? Call you out? No, because then it proves us right. What are they going to do? They're not going to do shit because they profited off of supposedly this man's life that they love so much. Meanwhile, not loving him enough to speak truth and stand up for what's right. That would be his wife, his children, and him. Let's put that out there. So she was already devastated. Of course they were. Molly announced it on social media before ever talking to the family. This comes down to a couple YouTubers who really have it in for Miss Letitia, and they really want the public to believe she's a scam artist, and they will not leave her alone. I've never called her a scam artist, not one time over here. Why are you calling her a scam artist? You've called her that numerous times. Why are you trying to toss her under the bus? You're slowly doing this push-pull dynamic, acting like you're still in good graces with her. Meanwhile, she's over on your low-budget junkie, as you call them, channels. That's what you call them, right? Why is that, Molly? Make it make sense, Molly. If you look at my channel, I have been updating some videos that I have been responding to that are very strange and looks like some person is doing some damage control. Those videos are old. They've been out for a while. You just ran out of content and anybody really giving you anything to react to. So therefore you've had to go find content to use to continue this story. But by doing that, now you have gone to a whole nother level of degrading Marvon and Marvon's life. You have repeatedly over the last 2 weeks degraded this man's life. Well, saying that you're the voice of Marvon. No, you're not. You've never been the voice of anybody. Let's be clear on that. These people have families. They have loved ones. They don't need some loud ass YouTuber who fabricates everything to be a voice for them. Period. You are never going to be the voice of Marvon's story. That's the end of it. You were asked to get involved by women who had a vendetta against Dre. Let's be very clear of who you align with. You never aligned with Marvon and Marvon's story, Marvon's truth. You aligned with people who had a vendetta against Dre. That's who you're the voice of, is a bunch of bitter bitches, not Marvon. Contessa, don't be mean. Right? Don't be mean. Oh. And then she spells Marvon's name wrong every time. And it looks like this person is doing some damage control and trying to convince themselves in the public that Marvon wanted to be very much in love with her, very much wanted to be out of the Marine Corps. Yeah, we've heard his own words, and very, very much wanted to be a part of this vegan alkaline diet. That was his own words. I have been told by the family that he didn't communicate with very often or really have a relationship with. But anyways, I have been told by family that whatever updates out of Arizona to please keep them to myself. And trust me, I learned my lesson last time. First of all, if the family is still giving you any updates, I hope that the family is completely cut off in every way, shape, or form and gets zero information after what you guys have continued to do to Dre. Then that's here nor there. I've been nice about it. I have been polite about the family. No, I've never attacked this family. I have said the truth, stated the truth. They don't like it. So therefore it's oh, we're the victims. They're attacking us. No, if you cared about Marvon, you would absolutely have gotten away from Molly and what she's done to your biological son's story months ago. That's a fact. These people. And let's be honest, there is no update, y'all. There's no updates coming out of Arizona, and that's what Molly wants. Molly needs somebody to respond to her. She needs somebody because nobody really, when Molly doesn't get what Molly wants, this is Molly's behavior. Molly is spiraling over and over and over again. Trust me, I learned my lesson last time. I apologize. Who did you apologize to? Because you've never really apologized. Oh, your fake ass apology. That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. I passed off misinformation. I didn't know. Somebody else is at fault for it. No, bitch. That was all you. You and Justin. That was all you and Elle. The three of you did so much damage with your videos and claiming that this man passed away that half of the people still believe it. And it's none of your goddamn business to begin with. Period. The apology thing. I apologize. I'm not going to apologize again to anyone on YouTube because I've done nothing wrong. Molly, if you hadn't done anything wrong, why are you continuing to defend yourself over and over and over again, but not showing facts, not showing proof, not actually clearing your name? Because everything that we've said about you is actually factual. And that's the problem, is you can't deny it. It's black and white. It's your own statements. We're not over here doing what you do and just throwing stuff out there. Believe me, trust me. No, we show the facts. We show the proof. We show exactly how things have gotten here. And no matter what you want to say, Molly, your hand has been in this all along. And you have profited greatly off this man's tragedy. And one day you will be held accountable for it. One way or another, you will be held accountable for this. It might not be until karma hits you, but something will. This is not a joke. His life is important. Really? How long have we been saying that Marvon deserves dignity? How long have we been saying that Marvon deserves dignity? That he didn't deserve any of this to begin with? But you don't care about that. You're just out here for a show. It's show and tell, right? His life matters. His life does matter. It matters to a bunch of strangers more than it does to the people that are claiming that they're advocating for him. It matters more to a bunch of random strangers that people are lying on his name over and over and over again than it does to the people that claim that they support and love this man so much. That's the sad reality of this. There's more of us out here fighting for the truth and his story to be told than there is of you that are, well, there's a whole lot of you making a mockery out of his life. But there is a lot of us that are out here demanding and speaking facts because of a stranger's life that nobody deserves this to be done to. Zero. Nobody deserves this. You know what's sad is even if this was happening to Molly, I would say the same thing. I can't stand her, but the facts are the facts. The truth is the truth. And what has been done in this man's story is absolutely disgusting. There is no way you can spin that. They have profited greatly. Letitia came to social media and asked for help, for legal assistance and travel. They've claimed that there was one attorney. They've claimed that there was two attorneys. We have the clips. Why, if there's two attorneys that have been paid for, right? Yeah, okay. can the family not find anything out? Because the attorney doesn't exist. Why has the family not been able to go back and see him? Because the attorney doesn't exist. Because they breached their agreement. Surely seems like that. Why have we been told that there's a court order for months and there's still nothing filed on behalf of Marvon or by Letitia Bias anywhere? Why is that? So you continue to sit here and say that everybody else did this and everybody else did that and all these people are doing this. No, Molly, honey, that's you. And I will be sitting here. I'm going to tell you again. I will be sitting here calling your ass out until I'm 90, if that's what it takes. You're not getting off the hook for what you've done. Whatever that means, we'll see where this goes. The only way that you are going to spin yourself out of this, well, I don't even know if there is a way you're going to spin yourself out of this, to be honest. Cards are going to fall how they're going to fall. And unfortunately, there is people that are investigating this because this was exploitation of an incapacitated human being's life who never gave you or the biological family permission to exploit his life for financial gain. He is an incapacitated human being who couldn't speak or advocate for himself. And the very people who claim that they love him so much have used his name for financial gain. And not a single penny of it has gone to help Marvon or those children. And that's a fact. It's always everyone else's fault. Absolutely. Yep. We don't talk about it for 2 days. We kind of, I always tell you guys, I like to see how things land a little bit, give everybody a little bit of breathing room, because it does start to feel like you're beating down a dead horse, right? It feels like you're just going through the motions because we've been saying the same thing. There has not been updates all along. There has been nothing that has changed except their story. We will continue to say the same things because it's the truth. And sooner or later, Molly, the difference is people don't have to believe my words like they do yours. They can go find the facts on their own, and the facts are the facts. Now, as far as you trying to pin this article on somebody, first of all, it's not a Nigerian article, so you might want to fix that. It's actually from South Africa, which I have videos of you actually talking to people from South Africa. But hey, we have no idea where the article came from. Let's be honest. These articles, these fake websites, the pay to get things put up, we have no clue. It's very convenient that the article came out within hours after they made this announcement live the next morning. Because again, nobody announced this but them. And then the article came out. She is really good at trying to twist facts and timelines and dates and stuff, but the videos don't lie. And again, we've already debunked everything that she went to Georgia for. She didn't go to Georgia for Quentin Simon, unfortunately. She went to stir up trouble in Marvon's story, and that's a fact. Koolaid did some clips of the videos last night that she did. We're gonna I forgot what the thumbnail. Oh yeah. Kim K's butt. And that's a joke. Like, that's the thing with the Kim K. People are missing the jokes. Again, there's a lot of stuff over here on Facebook that people on YouTube don't get. So they miss out on like the inside jokes, which is totally fine. But don't come at me. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. I said that. Yep. This is from the person who called Summer Wells a cash cow. She mocks Shanann Watts. She has accused multiple people of murder. She needs to be stopped. She accused Dre of potentially stabbing her kids. Like, this is what she's putting out there into the universe. That, oh, I wouldn't doubt it if she... What? This is Marvon's wife and children. How do you people reconcile that? How do you think that you're the voice of Marvin when you're degrading the woman he chose to marry and stay with and his children? How do you think you're his voice? Anybody make that make sense? Because it doesn't. Michelle, she will do. And it won't be me that does it. And I'm going to say that. Like, I won't be the one to do it. She's doing this to herself, y'all. She is going to get caught up and she is going to get brought down because of her own behaviors. There is not a single YouTuber, and let me tell you that clear as day. There ain't one single YouTuber with the power to bring her down on their own. Fact. But there's a whole lot of us that will not let this go. And there's a whole lot of victims that she re-victimizes over and over again who are going to continue to stand up for what's right. And at some point in time, on her downhill spiral, she will be held accountable. Whatever that looks like, I'm not really sure, but it will come. And we will all be here to watch it happen. And that's a fact. She is her own worst enemy. There is nothing that I can do or say that's going to cause her harm. We're putting out the facts. She doesn't want the facts out there. And if she says this is harmful, well, then she shouldn't have lied about it because the facts are the facts. She is her own undoing. Let me be very clear on that. There is not a single fucking YouTuber. I don't care how big your channel is. I don't care how much power you think you have, or I'm going to take you to court and do this. I can't stand that shit. Oh, that drives me nuts. All these sue happy. Oh my God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, let's get legit for a minute. They exploited an incapacitated adult's life for financial gain without his permission. Some may say it's theft by deception when you ask for money for one thing and it doesn't get spent on that. There are so many categories that this actually could possibly fall into. But it's not just this. There's a history of behaviors like this. Yeah. No shame. No shame whatsoever. She has no shame, Granny. I agree. None. Mocus, yeah. Wouldn't that be interesting? Except I'm not. Yep. Yes. And she deserves it. But here's the thing. She doesn't care if that's what she gets. And I hope you guys know that. She's okay with a big something happening because then she gets attention. She's a narcissist. She craves attention. She is an attention seeker. When she cannot get attention in a positive fashion, she's like a 3-year-old child. Let's break it down factually. When a child is seeking attention, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, if they don't get it in a positive fashion, they will eventually continue to do things to get a reaction. A lot of times that leads to negative behaviors because they want some sort of response. They need some sort of response. That's Molly. Molly is like a 3-year-old toddler. She can't get attention off of positive things because she doesn't know how to do that. So she's got to do all this negative shit because that's how she gets attention. Oh, and she'd call the cops in a heartbeat. Remember, she's buddies with all the Hershey PD. And that's what I'm saying. She's the one out here threatening to pull up to people's houses. She's the one out here doxing people, showing people's pictures, talking about their spouses, all this other stuff. You notice when it's time for her to show any sort of facts or proof, she shows nothing. But as soon as she wants to throw shade out there or say something, she holds that photo up there for minutes, right? Yeah, she's willing to exploit her own family. There is no level of low that she won't go to. Yeah, exactly. There is nothing she didn't. And that could be, there's so much that we don't know, but her behavior out here is very telltale and it's very repetitive. over and over and over again. This, in my opinion, yeah, oh yeah, she's wide awake. You want to here? I'll tell you what one of her comments was this morning. Somebody sent me this, and I about cried laughing, to be honest, because I was like, that cannot be true. Well, actually, somebody sent me 2 of them. I'll read this first one. Somebody else posted it in a comment section to Molly this morning when Molly was in there. They said, Molly Golightly, I'm actually a little jealous. I stopped in your live and you even sleep classy. What is wrong with people? You barely snore. You weren't flip-flopping around and you didn't fart. I was like, damn, she even sleeps. Heart. What? That lady's got Molly vision too. There's no, what? She even sleeps classy. What? And then Molly, oh, lovely Molly. When I was going to get a divorce back in like 2014 or something, I dated a guy in the FBI and he said, never, ever take photos on an iPhone ever. What? 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 I'm so confused. People send me this stuff and I'm like, huh? And then Molly says, and this was about Michelle. I don't know who April the Giraffe is, but at least I'm not an effing skank loser baby, Killer. Yep, that's what Molly said. So the woman's child dies of SIDS, and we're out here calling her a baby. Okay. Amethyst. It's in somebody else's live. I guess that was live this morning. Somebody was watching it and sent me screenshots of these comments. And I was like, at first I was so confused of where they even came from. I was like, what is happening here? Repeat that one. Okay. So she said, I don't know who April the Giraffe is, but at least I'm not an effing skank loser baby, Killer. She was saying that about Michelle. And I'll say it again. Michelle's son unfortunately passed away of SIDS, and that's a fact. She did not do anything to her son. You can have your opinions on all sorts of stuff, but the facts are the facts. And to say that about somebody, it's disgusting. And all of the people that are continuing to do that are disgusting. 300 people watching her sleep. Ugh. All right. Now, Kool-Aid, if you're here, I'm stealing one of your videos. I hope you don't mind, which I don't think you will. And everybody's, I think, sub to Kool-Aid because Kool-Aid is the bomb. But we're going to go over here. We're going to go into share my screen. And we're going to go to the videos. They did a couple this morning, and we're going to go through them. Let me go back over here. Let me put me in the corner. How can you not know who April is? April the Giraffe. Isn't that years old? Like years ago, or did she have another baby? I don't know. She knows who it is. She just likes to play silly. Okay. Let's watch Kool-Aid's video. Again, the link's in the description. Please sub up to Kool-Aid's channel. I'll drop it in the chat too. I was sleeping. I was doing what normal people do when she was up doing this stuff. So I really appreciate Kool-Aid having these clips because I think one of the Teslas got it too, but Kool-Aid's already done the work. Here's Kool-Aid's channel in the chat. What did you say? Sorry. Yeah, Jessica, it really bothers me. It really, really bothers me. That absolutely bothers me. Oh, see, I don't know. I have no idea. Anything about giraffes? Okay. Let's go. I suppose I should say it. This falls under the fair use guidelines, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows my opinion only. I will be stopping and pausing it. Koolaid is a clip channel, but has great clips always.
These people are just idiots. I just don't get it. And like I said in my last community post, I have to say I'm very disappointed in these people who I thought were friends, and now they flip to they love child abuse and they love baby killers. I don't get it. I never will. They don't like that it's me, Betty, Justin, Dolly, and Mallory. That's disgusting. You sell your soul for $100 on YouTube because you don't like us? Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of people on YouTube that I don't like, and thank you, Cork. I was thinking of you early. There's a lot of people on YouTube that I don't like. Well, let me tell you something. If there was a bunch of people that I didn't like, and they were out there and they were sweating or they were freezing for something that they really stood up for, let me tell you something. I'd be behind them 100%. But there's no one here that has morals or they sold it all. Let me tell you something. I'd be behind them 100%. But there's no one here that has morals or they sold it all to the devil. And I have to say.
How much did you pay for it, Molly? Because the only people without morals kind of seem to congregate in one area. And you seem to pay people for selling their souls to you to do your dirty work. And that's what I was, yeah, doesn't Mallory get $100 for bashing, right? Doesn't she pay people for the wrong information so she can drag these people all over? Yep. Doesn't she pay people to block people out of chats? Yep. Doesn't she? I mean, come on, the list goes on and on. Yeah, but we all sell our souls.
I expected more from them. Thank you, Cork. It's sad. And there's another channel that I pushed, and I thought that they were a good person, and you know who you are, you fucking little skanky cunt. I pushed their channel, and boy, did they turn to the dark side.
Let's take a vote. Who is she talking about? Which one of us is she talking about that she pushed? Which one? I've got my opinion, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see which one she says. Let's see who you guys think she's talking about, if it lines up with who I think she's talking about. Who did she just call the C word? Any guesses? Nope. Sunny Days, that's who I think. I think it's Tia that she was talking about. She was in Amber's chat. That's those messages I got today, I guess, were from Amber's chat, I think. Yeah, they were from Amber's chat, actually. That's what it says right here. Nope, I think she was talking about Tia. That's who I... nope, Penelope's not away. I don't know what you guys are all thinking. Like, that's so funny to me. No. Nope, it's Tia. I guarantee it's Tia. Yeah. Penelope's not away. She can say she is all she wants. No, she's not. You know, she never says anything bad about MGL. I mean, whatever. She just hangs out at all the channels that are bashing MGL. Okay.
What a little fucking little skanky cunt. I pushed their channel, and boy, did they turn to the dark side. What a little skank. Holy shit. People will sell out anybody to get a bunch of views, followers. People are shocked. I hear you.
It's 100% Tia. It's 100% Tia. Nanya, right? Hey, we know you're in the back bleachers. I think it is. I really think it's Tia. I really feel it is. Yeah, Safari, there's a lot to this. I really do feel it's Tia that she's going after, but it might not be. It might not be because she's got a lot of them that she does this to. And I said it the other day, there's a couple that are on her radar that I think she is going to be doing soon. Absolutely think she's going to be doing certain things soon. Revival, you're right. But what do we know? Oh, Laura. I didn't even think about that one. That could be too. Yeah, she wasn't friends with her, but they call her a sellout, and that was something that they kept using towards Tia. I don't know who she's talking about. It could be many of them, but uh in my opinion, Tia took the high road there, and absolutely, even though me and Tia didn't get off on a great start, I know they weren't friends. I know that, but she uses that term very loosely, y'all. Like I don't understand, like, Tia's not on your list. Yeah, I don't know who it is. It could be, well, there's one that's in the works of getting pushed out, and I think we see what's happening. But we'll wait and see how that falls out. Her and KJ were, I don't know the depths of their relationship, to be honest. She referred to her, oh, Safari. See, that's a good idea. You might be right. You might be right on that one. I forget about those people. There's so many people. I don't think it's Science Girl. They've been parted ways for a long time. I don't know. Oh, Granny says it's not Tiffany Marie. Okay, we'll see if she gives us any more clues on who. There's so many though. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of us have a different cancel all tragedy pimps goose. I wish. That would be epic to watch her drag her.
I'm giving you a compliment. I'm giving you a compliment. Didn't mean my comment in a bad way. It's fine. Yes, very disappointing. It's unbelievable when these people shed their skin and show who they really are. You want to know something? In the end, it's really all about the victim. And as mothers and women, we know exactly who the victim is. Period. It's always the baby. It's always the people with no voice. Period. But all of a sudden,
hold on. Why is she saying period all the time now? Yeah, I don't think it's Mallory or Science Girl. Nope, it's not Devious. I think if any, it might be Amber that she's. I don't know though, because they're still. I don't know. We'll see. If it's not somebody she's already shit on, it's somebody she's about to shit on.
sudden that's lost because we don't like this person. Apparently, just period. But all of a sudden that's lost because we don't like this person. Apparently, Justin's getting attacked. Save Robbie's being attacked.
Hey, Koolaid, I'm stealing one of your clips. Thank you for letting me do this. We appreciate all of your hard work. I put your stuff in my description and also posted it in the chat, but thank you. I don't know. I don't think it's Koolaid. No, because I don't think Koolaid was ever close to her. Oh, wait, did Koolaid say? But what was she supposed to do? Say, a few million, I don't want your $100. No. Yeah, I'm wondering who it is. That's why I said Tia. Like, I don't know. Oh, and they're saying Laura or Tiffany. See, I don't know enough about those guys to really know. Koolaid, who did you think it was at first? You might have set up above. Hold on. I missed this entire live, so I'm just getting context from yours. Yeah, she was in Amber's chat earlier, so. Tiffany Marie. I think Safari might be right. I don't know enough about her, though. She's given a lot of people $100, though. Let's think about that. A lot. Who saved Robbie? I just saw him like pop up in a chat the other day, and one of his videos popped up, but I don't know who he is, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Let's continue to go, though, because Koolaid always gives us some good insight. Yeah, I thought maybe, well, she was never close to Koolaid, so that I thought they were talking to Koolaid. Sorry, excuse my misunderstanding here. They were speaking to Koolaid in the chat. I thought they were asking if it possibly was Koolaid, and I was like, I don't think that that's ever been a thing. But again, I don't know who's who. Tiffany Marie is gone of us this morning. Well, what? Okay, let's go. I don't even know who a lot of those people are, but it's fun to Save Robbie is a friend of hers. Save Robbie is a friend of hers. He hates her now. Interesting. Tiffany Marie isn't gone anywhere. See, this is always the fun part of the chats. Okay.
I'm being attacked. Get the fuck out of here. You people know who I am. I'll never sell my soul. I don't sell my soul for money. I don't sell myself for views. I don't sell myself for fucking subs. That's not gonna put money in my mouth. It's not gonna
Money in your mouth? That's the only place that anything goes in you is in your mouth. Oh, Cork, how much have you spent on your DoorDash bill this year, Tamale? I just want to know because all of their money goes right in your mouth. Really. I mean, it really does. So Robbie's good, bad, indifferent. What's the consensus? I don't know who he is. Maybe I shouldn't ask that. Amethyst, me too. There's a lot of these people I don't know who they are. But she's talking about people selling their soul. And does she not realize that she admitted that she will drag her own family if her and Walter ever get divorced? She is going to use that as content. Yes, chartreuse. Thank you. That's exactly like, Pirate, I hadn't either. Okay, let's continue.
put food in my mouth. Nothing. Period. That's not gonna put money in my mouth. It's not gonna put food in my mouth. Nothing. Period. No need to protest. Not exactly. There's no need to protest. I was like, these people think we're gonna protest? I'm hearing that Sarah has been calling the police. I heard that this morning. I was like, what? Why is she calling the police? And she's saying, yeah, they're all gonna be arrested. Her and her fucking she's dying of throat cancer. Shut up, Sarah. You fucking miserable cunt. You
Wait, who is Sarah and does she have throat cancer? Oh my gosh, I really hope not. What? Yep, she only talks to people that put money in her. Oh, Mimi K, thank you. Another one to avoid. Okay. Is that Sarah? Love Shack Sarah? Is that who she's talking about? Sarah's the girl that died. Wait, who's Sarah? Is it Love Shack that she's speaking on? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Wow. And she has throat cancer. And this is what this person, nothing shocks me anymore. I'm really sorry. She's complaining because she's still alive. Wow. Oh, Miss Lee. Okay. All right. See, there's so many names. Well, that's ridiculous. Love Shack Sarah, not serendipity. Okay, thank you. See, this is where it gets confusing. She throws names out there and it's like, what? Love Shack, thank you. Koolaid.
liberal fucking cunt. Get out of here. She's so Sarah. You fucking miserable cunt. You liberal fucking cunt. Get out of here. She's so negative. She's been dying for the past 3 years of fucking. Get out of here. Just grow up. Hey, Barn. Bulldog.
But mind you, we're all supposed to be sympathetic, empathetic, leave her alone because her mom is sick, right? But this is what she's saying about somebody else. And can I ask, has she always been a fan of the C word? I don't think I've ever heard her say it maybe more than once or twice previously, but she is like dropping it like it's hot in this one. She is cussing up a storm. She is triggered.
Look, dude, apparently, like, we've lost interest in people that want good. Fuck those bitches. I don't know them anything. I don't feel like I do. People forget that when the news cover story, they were following us in Savannah. They get paid.
All right, those of you who don't like it when nonsense, aka Contessa, is petty, plug your ears because I'm about to be petty as fuck. This bitch has the audacity to mock all of us with long nails, even though mine are like not stiletto, they're just normal. But she mocks all of us with her nails. Molly, you need a new set of press-ons because your edges are really, really bad. Like, bad. So while you're mocking us who go have our nails done, or that's our self-care, treat ourselves things, you know, us low-class trailer trash people over here, which is totally my gig. I'm good with that. Maybe you should invest the $8 or have one of your, hey, Cork, can we get a new set of nails on aisle 10, please? Can you get them shipped on over? Because they're starting to look real ratchet. But I digress. And if you don't think they're press-ons, look a little closer because they are. And I'm all for press-ons. Let's be honest. If I could do them, I would do it. But this bitch cuts everybody down on their nails, their appearance, everything. And meanwhile, she sits here and does this. But we're not supposed to say anything. Okay.
Was the difference? Honestly, I have to tell you, proud mama, that I didn't make nothing off that whole situation. I give it to Diana. People need to get the fucking money out of their head. I mean, Bull or Betty, if she was sat next to me, she'd be like, dude, do you know how much money I spent? We don't think about the money. I'm talking no notice of them. I'm taking no notice of them. Well, Court, they try to get in your head and say that we don't think about the money. I'm talking no notice of them. I'm taking no notice of them. Well, Court, they try to get in your head and say that you are nothing to me but a dollar sign. Remember that? Remember that? Cork's been with me for fucking years. Fuck out of here. Cork's
Anybody understand that relationship? I don't. It seems like a relationship out of convenience, and I really feel bad for Cork because Cork does seem like a pretty nice human being and has a really kind heart. I don't understand why she supports this, but I will just have to say, like, from what I've seen of Cork, Cork is always very kind. She's kind of a smart ass, which is great. She's from a different country, but it seems like a friendship out of convenience, and I feel like Cork gets the short end of the stick there. But you can't tell anybody. They have to see it on their own. Hey, Frustrated Lurker. Hey, Miss Lee. Everybody else that just popped into, whoever I missed, Pig Lips and Back Lips. I love your name. Yeah, Cork is being used and has been for years. And it's easy when you're disconnected. Oh, hey, Sarah. I'm sorry to hear that you had cancer. Hopefully you had cancer and you're okay now. Again, I say fuck cancer all the way around. Like, I don't wish that on anybody. And I'm sorry that she's such an evil, vile human being.
my bitch. Get out of here. Sarah's this fucking woman in like upstate New York. Case Smalls and fucking porn lady tried to send her a fucking refrigerator, refused delivery. She's an asshole. She's a fucking asshole. She's like, I got throat cancer. Still fucking alive years later. Still screaming about bullshit. They're all fucking fakes on YouTube. I'm telling you. If I tell you who the garbage is, trust me. Listen, believe. So sick of it. If I tell you this, trust me. Listen, believe. So sick of it. If I tell you who they are, you just got to believe me. You love my pajamas? They're from Victoria's Secretion. Listen, I'm here just watching my HLN. That's all I'm doing. Just leaving myself alone. Did you wrap your hair to sleep? I just came from this place that had hush puppies. That's all I wanted was hush puppies. And thank you for the super chat. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning here. 4:23. Dude, I was trying to rest because I got my period. And they had this alarm going off, fire alarm going off from like 12.
So she did exactly what we expected her to do. She flew to Key West, got to her hotel room, and has laid there doing whatever it is she does that inebriates her to the point of making insanity posts and going live and sleeping on live, but we're the ones with issues. If I fly somewhere, usually I maneuver around. I don't just, I mean, I'm all for holding up in a hotel room and like enjoying your peace and quiet. That's great, but that's not what she's doing. I thought you were going to see your sister. I'm so confused by this whole thing. And that's, I don't understand the whole Key West thing. I thought she was going to see her sister, but then she's in a hotel. Again, I don't care, but it's just very, every time she needs some sort of, she goes away. Same thing happened when she went to Chicago. She amped up this Marvon story. That's when the Wynette text and the phone call happened back to Dre. And then they spun that for the next couple months. Then she went to Georgia. We saw her get out there and all over the place, which, woo. But yeah, AP, that bothers me. Oh, Sarah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're still here. I'm sorry that and here's the thing, like, I don't know a lot of these people she attacks, but she attacks people on chronic illness, mental health, all the things that she claims she suffers and endures herself. She attacks everybody else on. Pre-COVID, she did this all the time. She travels, and I'm good with that. Like, I'm totally supportive if you're an independent traveler, want to go do that. Like, I'm good with that. I think that's amazing. But there's something bigger here, it feels like. Her sister has COVID, of course. Of course. She was exhausted and needed a break. I told her she needed to get all the rest she could because we weren't stopping. Interesting. Yep. 100% shit starter projection. Koolaid, are you here still? Did she say, I'm sure you had to clip a lot of this out. I know how this works, so that's why I'm like, I'll ask Koolaid. Did she say what the intent of this trip was ever? Did you hear? And I'm not ignoring anybody else either. It's just when you have to watch her content as much as Koolaid and I do to clip videos and stuff like that, it's repetitive in your head of what she says. So I know if Koolaid's here, they know exactly what she's claimed. Molly was just in Flava's live for over an hour. Who does Robin, wait, are you serious? She's in Flava's lives now? The same one she told to F off because she called her son's school? What? I'm so confused by all this. The double standards and the shadiness out here. That is insane. Nunya's having the same reaction I have. Molly was in Flava's channel. Flava girl, what are you doing? I mean, I don't, she's not blocked in here either, but you know what they've done to Marvon's. I can't think about that because, oh, Rashad, I'm going to do that in a separate video because I have a lot to say there. And I will be honest with you guys, that story hits close to home for me. So, and it's not just the kid the same age and stuff. There's just a lot of crossover. But we will get back into that story too. I'm just going to do it in a different video. And I'm going to separate like the important stories versus Molly and their fuckery. I'm going to keep that over here and put the other stuff over on my other channel. And I will do that today. Yeah, I'll have to see that. You're good, Nunya. You're good. Because if that's the truth, if that's the truth, I don't know, Robin. Wait, Koolaid, they're saying you're Molly? I got that one too. The most offensive one though is Blowhorn Betty. That's the best one. Okay, let's continue. Yes, I'll post it. I'll post it, y'all. I'll post it. I just have 2 channels. It's not hard. You guys won't have a hard time to find me at all. It's just a nonsense on the web 2.0. Yeah, Nanya, I'm so shocked right now. Like, there's got to be a misunderstanding here. I talked to Flava the other day. I'll go ask her after this and just find out because Molly has destroyed Dre, and that was okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot. My brain just went. Ploomp.
12 to 4, and it ended up getting me into a, one of those little things that I have where I'm like, "Ugh," and getting me into a, one of those little things that I have where I'm like, "Ugh," and it was horrible. I tried to rest because apparently a couple days ago, the woman that did my eyeliner, my lip liner, she told me no alcohol, no sun, and no fish.
You're also supposed to lay off the heavy medications that weaken your blood clotting time, which seems like an issue. Anybody that's had permanent makeup done, which I do have some, my eyebrows and stuff, you're not supposed to do that stuff. A lot of people do, but it makes the pigment fade out faster and people have bleeding and infection risks and stuff like that. But I have questions about what she says she got done and what she looks like. Some things just don't make sense.
I was like, no. I was laying here watching, and no fish. She told me no alcohol, no sun, and no fish. I was like, no. I was laying here watching HLN, which is Forensic Files, all day long. It ended up giving me one of those things. 4 hours. Forensic Files all day long. It ended up giving me one of those things. 4 hours, and it put me in one of those things. And I love Forensic Files. They said, we put up a sign that it was going to go for 4 hours in the lobby. I said, kill you. But yeah, honestly, I have to say, I heard Diane's channel, I'm not going to lie, I heard Diane was going to have Tiffany, I don't know when, sub up to Diane. But it turns out AB's channel, I think it's AB's channel, outed Tiffany for writing that fucking fake check. Now, Diane's channel is having her revenge on her. I didn't get to see it. I don't know if she already did it or she's about to do it. And to be quite honest, I actually support that because Tiffers went way beyond the call of duty in trying to, pounce on Diane. And I recently discovered that I'm not going to say it, but I mean, I can say it, but I don't know if it's the right thing if I tell the truth and tell everyone that St. Jude is in a heap of trouble for not being so transparent with not giving all the money to the children and the families.
Isn't it ironic, don't you think, that Molly's calling out St. Jude, a reputable charity, an actual 501c charity? I don't know what their whole organization is and all of their whatever. But Molly, you're pissed because St. Jude isn't being transparent with the donations? Funny how you bring up Molly. Y'all, I'm gonna have to dig into these comments here in a minute because I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I am really hoping is not true. Isn't it interesting, though, how she continues to want to throw shade and call all these other people out for fraudulent fundraisers, not the money going in the right spots. But yet, when we have actual concerns, legit concerns, because there's been thousands of dollars raised on the back of an incapacitated human being's life that he gave nobody permission to exploit. They don't want to answer any of that because it's not deserved. Nobody deserves to know where their money went, even though we all know that it didn't go for anything that they claimed it did.
And I've been told by my mother and my mother-in-law to kind of watch my ass. Well, basically, what I've been told is what I've researched is basically all the $50,000 that we've donated to St. Jude basically went to their lawsuits. They're being sued by a shitload of families. So all the money that we gave them.
Did you hold on to any of that money that you profited off of exploiting Marvan's story? Because I don't know about you all, but I feel like this could be a very similar story here.
Is going towards the lawsuits. And I personally want to throw up. So if you see me making fundraisers for lawsuits, and I personally want to throw up. So if you see me making fundraisers for, you know, not St. Jude's, but Shriners Hospital, there's a reason. And I want to throw up. That's all. Yeah, I hate corrupt police. I hate corrupt government, and I hate corrupt charities. And do you know what that does to us all? That really.
You know what I hate? Corrupt liars like Molly.
Wants to do good. It kills me. Especially when you really love and respect the people that subscribe to you and you ask them to trust you and donate their hard-earned money. It's an embarrassment and it hurts. Let me read this comment. Oh yeah, I've seen it, and I'm like, oh my god. And I talked to my mother-in-law the other day about it, and she was like, honestly, Marissa, don't think that you should do a video on it. She was like, it's just gonna cause trouble. And I was like, let me talk to my mom about it. And my mom's losing her fucking mind, knowing that they're telling her that she has the COVID. She goes, those motherfuckers tell me I have COVID. I don't have any of the fucking symptoms. Those motherfuckers. I said, Mom, they made you wait, and you started complaining and cursing them out. That was their way to get back at you. She goes, I know. Those motherfuckers. Did you wait and you started complaining and cursing them out? That was their way to get back at you. She goes, I know. Those motherfuckers. I don't know what they're going to do to her. She's got a mouth on her. And I hope they don't hurt her in the long run. Don't be sorry. Maybe they could. I mean, look at that. I gotta put the glasses back on. I'm blind. That's why I'm not a makeup artist anymore. But
that's why you're not a makeup artist anymore, because you're blind? No, honey. I think it's because, well, never mind. Again, please sub up to Koolaid. This is Koolaid's clip that they took. I always feel bad because I refer to Koolaid as a she, but I have no idea who Koolaid is. So please go sub up to Koolaid. The link is in my description. I've also dropped it in the chat a few times. Most of you, I think everybody in here is sub to Koolaid. Koolaid's been around a while. It has all the good shit. So please make sure you go sub up over there. And again, shout out to Koolaid because they do a great job. Their zoom ins are amazing. But I need you all to look at this where it's paused right here. That's not normal. Okay. I don't know what she had injected in that cheek, but something's not taking right. And I try again to not be mean about looks, but something's just not going on that's good here in the face.
But then again, I never liked it to begin with. I mean, look at that. I gotta put the glasses back on. I'm blind. That's why I'm not a makeup artist anymore. But then again, I never liked it to begin with. At the beginning, I did. But then I was like, all right, this is what we're doing. She's always in my thoughts. And thank you. I love that chick, Alabama. Hey, Yvonne. It's sad. Shriners has a lot of donations. How is she? She wants to see me, but she told me not to cut my vacation short, which I was going to. It's really a shame. I believe you, Kim. Marissa, there is a cancer. Norfolk. Little bish. I'm so tired. I have to say that everything I've been here, ever since I've been here, you know what? My assistant should be with me. I need her to get here. There. To her, she already, but she's got a lot of shit to do before she gets there. And my husband's saying that because I've been having so much GIs, that he doesn't think I should get that apartment. He says the only way I should get the apartment to do the videos for the third channel, he goes, I'll be okay if.
All right. Now, all you haters in the back saying, you're just being mean nonsense. Stop picking on her looks. I'm not, y'all. I'm honestly concerned about what they're putting in her face because it shouldn't be lumping like this. Her cheekbone should not look like that. And again, I'm all for whatever cosmetic procedures you choose to have. I have not even had Botox. I've had permanent makeup done on my eyebrows. But I'm all for it if you feel the need and want to do that. Absolutely. This just does not look okay at all. Like, yeah, this is what I've been pointing out. Like, something is not okay here, but I digress.
You have the assistant with you. He goes, if Princess or the assistant's with you, then I'm okay with that. Hush puppies. Do you guys know what hush puppies are? I don't. All I know is it's this kind of dough. Do you guys know what it is? It's cornmeal. Let me go back. It's cornbread. It's so good. I got a bunch when I was in Savannah. I was like, oh my God.
How many balls can she stuff in her mouth at once? Can we take a bet? How many bumps or how many balls can she get in there at one time? Anybody got a number they want to throw out there? Because she's just popping those babies in like one after another here. Oh my gosh, I went to unpause it, but Amethyst, I can tell you that hush puppies are not liquid. She's got balls on her in her mouth and nuts on her chin. Why did that come into my head? I was gonna say something and my mind just went right into the gutter. I'm done. I'm fucking done for today. Today's not starting out good. It's a Friday and I'm just like, there was something she said. I don't remember. She'll say something else stupid. Let's go back to it.
I've been ordering like fucking nuts. Adrian doesn't want me to be by myself. Hush puppies are slippers. It's fucking hot. Hush puppies are southern cornbread balls from Kentucky. Well, I've been ordering like a fucking maniac.
Wait, somebody just said that hush puppies are from Kentucky? Who the frick are these people that watch her and where do they come up with the stories that they tell? Hush puppies are a southern thing, but they're not just from Kentucky at all. Period. We even have them in the upper Pacific Northwest, Midwest. Like, they're all over. Canada probably has them. Like, what? Why are they only... Why does Kentucky have to be the one that gets them? Long John Silver's, right?
There's a restaurant down here that's owned by Kelly McGillis from Top Gun, the original. Take my breath away. She's a big fat lesbo right now. That's okay. I'll make out with her just because she made out with Tom Cruise. But Tom Cruise is offended that she's a big fat old lesbian now. I'm like, fuck you, Tom Cruise. I'll make out with her just because she made out with you. You gotta tell me. There's 340 people. There's not one person that knows Tom Cruise is gonna hook me up with him. We eat hush puppies with fish dinners. Listen, no man can hook No man compares to. Now I'm starting to talk. I'm drunk. Not drunk. Ever since I sat up and ate these hush puppies, it's not like I'm drunk.
I think I hit something.
All right, that's that one. Yeah, the smacking is absolutely. Nanya, are you okay? I have a feeling Nanya went to the inbox. Yeah, there's a lot that's going to be talked about if that's exactly what is going on. I thought that's what she was doing too. I thought she was meeting her sister in Key West, but I hadn't heard anything about her sister so far. Oh, is it one of the busiest tours? Is there something going on in Florida? Oh, it's Thanksgiving. It's coming up on Thanksgiving. Duh. Yeah, you can hear slurping all. It's bad. Is there anybody in here? I'm genuinely curious. If you don't mind it, let me know. Yeah, Pirate Girl, she has every reason to be. We have every reason to be, let me tell you. If that's the truth, let me tell you. There will be a lot that's discussed if this is factual. So I'm holding it in until we know, like, I have details and know what's actually happened, because this has been a game they've been playing all along. And if that happened, yeah, let's just say I'm not going to be shocked. Hey, you get out of here. Oh, I got one. I got one before the other girls did. She has a filter. What? On at home? Some people don't mind them. I like some of the ASMR stuff, but the eating stuff, absolutely no. Yeah, there's a lot of... I'm on Twitter, but I don't ever do anything. My email is nonsenseontheweb@gmail. It's just the same name, nonsenseontheweb. Jessica, there's some things going on. I'm not really sure exactly. It was mentioned that Molly and Flava was Molly on Flava's panel or just in the comments? I guess I think that's all being figured out right now. I don't know. Oh, crispy. Yeah, we're going to go to that one. Koolaid, do you mind if I play one more of your clips? The one where she goes to the bathroom and sleeps. I want to point out some things because she's literally drug Dre for these exact same things over and over and over again. So far, just in the comments. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Yeah. This is, yeah, Mokus. She's in the inbox. Okay, she was only in the chat. Thank you for clearing that up, Robin. And was it, well, I guess we don't know. The Koolaid's on it this morning. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, it's this one. It's this one, of course. Hold on. Let me pause it. Okay. Let's go back here. Koolaid, again, thank you for the clips and letting us use them. You didn't say I could use this other one. I'm sure you're okay with it. Everybody sub up to Koolaid. Y'all better. I don't think I've ever really used anybody else's clips, and there's most people I wouldn't ever. Koolaid just has factual stuff that they get the good shit. Carol, that's what I'm hearing. Hey, Navy. I'm waiting to find out the details of all that before I really speak on too much there. This is what they want, though. This is what they're hoping right here. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much that might. Oh, frick. Some people just put themselves in these positions over and over and over again, and you can't make them learn. Can lead a horse to water, and you can't make them drink. All right, let's watch this one. This one, I'm going to point out things that she has specifically called Dre out for doing, that she is now herself doing. Yes, give Koolaid all the love, please. And go over and love their video, like their videos, please. I'm stealing them. And they deserve all of the love, the views, all of it. This isn't my work. Okay, Koolaid. I see. I've wondered if they were implants on hers. Safari. There's very few clip channels out here that I really do like, honestly. And I don't even like calling them clip channels. They put in so much more work than most of these content creators, let's be honest. I don't think anybody understands how much work this takes to clip shit like that. And the amount that they do, it does take a lot of work. But I digress. I'm trying to get Molly to pick up on more words. I've been saying the period thing a lot, which is not my saying either, but it seems like every time we get going on something, she takes and runs with new things. So we'll see if she starts saying I digress.
It's right there on Duval Street. I'm not gonna lie. So all I have to do is walk out. Shit too. That's a school that goes from like,
And yes, this is what you're seeing. 100% what you're seeing. She is on live streaming, taking a pee. And she went crazy when Dre had done something similar in her videos. She called her trash. She said all sorts of things. Oh, that's so disgusting. All of these things. Oh, Koolaid. No, I will continue to thank you over and over again. That's just how I am. It's one of those things that I really can't stand when creators take other people's work and use it. And I'm the same way. Anybody can use my stuff that they want to. I mean, I've got my own little clip channel called the EKC over there anyways. But it's about getting the facts out there, the truth out there, and you bring so much humor. So I will always thank you. It's just part of who I am. But she literally went nuts over Dre peeing on live. Nuts. She, in my opinion, is really obsessed with Dre. Like scary obsession at this point.
and my husband's saying that because I've been having so much GIAs. That he doesn't think I should get that apartment unless he says the only way I should get the apartment to do the videos for the third channel. He goes, I'll be okay if you have the assistant with you. He goes, if Princess or the assistant's with you, then I'm okay with it. Hush puppies. Do you guys know what hush puppies are?
So let me get this straight. Now, after degrading Princess all over social media, calling him a drunk, saying all those horrible things about him, ripping into him, acting like he was potentially going to get physically aggressive with you, doing that whole show, having your followers attack him. Now you're like, oh, well, I might need him to come with me. So basically what you're admitting to is the fact that you continually use this man over and over and over again, right? Because it's only convenient when it fits into your world or you need something. I can't stand the way she treats that man.
I don't. All I know is it's just kind of dull. You guys know what it is? It's cornmeal. I'm gonna go back. It's cornbread. It's so good. I got a bunch when I was in Savannah. I was like, oh my God. I've been ordering them like fucking nuts.
All right. Some of you are going to get mad about this one too. But who sees Mr. Ed here? Anybody? Anybody else? Because that's where my brain goes. Yeah, and exactly, Amethyst. How is her husband okay with her flying to another state by herself, staying in a hotel room by herself, but she can't go to an apartment across town by herself? Make it make sense.
Adrian doesn't want me to be by myself. Hush puppies or slippers. It's fucking hot. Hush puppies are southern cornbread balls from Kentucky. Well, I've been ordering like a fucking maniac. There's a restaurant down here that's owned by Kelly McGillis from Top Gun, the original. Take my breath away. She's a big fat lesbo right now. That's okay. I'll make out with her just because she made out with Tom Cruise. But Tom Cruise is offended that she's a big fat old lesbian now. I'm like, fuck you, Tom Cruise. I'll make out with her just because she made out with you. You gotta tell me.
Now you tell me she's not on something. Who was that little twit in the comments yesterday that was like, she's not on anything. How dare you? Something about slander and defamation when I said something. People are so funny, but you tell me again, whoever that made that comment was. I think her name was Chrissy or something. Chrissy, I know you're in here. Obviously, you watch my stuff because you're got Molly vision. But I thought you could guarantee that she's not on anything. And sure looks to me like she's on something and kind of already admitted that she is. She said that she's not drunk. So what's that lead you to believe? And again, Chrissy, honey, why are you defending her actions when she admits that she takes things when she's out of town and she tells us all? She admitted to taking amphetamine. You know, diet pills, like make it make sense. You with Molly vision don't even have, you defend her on shit she admits to, and you look stupid.
There's 340 people. There's not one person that knows Tom Cruise is gonna hook me up with him. We eat hush puppies with fish dinners. Listen, no man compares to. Now I'm starting to talk. I'm drunk. Not drunk. Ever since I sat up and ate these hush puppies, it's not like I'm drunk. Holy shit. Honey butter, that's fattening. I have a mashed potato. I shrunk my stomach. Look.
How did you shrink your stomach? Please explain this whole theory, because as much as we see you stuffing in your face, your stomach didn't shrink. Did you cinch your waist trainer up more? Like, what happened here? Because again, this isn't what's reality, people. Like, please do not take her advice on dieting and things like that. What she does is dangerous. She takes laxatives, diet pills. She has not changed any of her eating habits whatsoever. She is obviously trying to do everything but change her lifestyle to accomplish her weight loss. Again, I'm not shaming her for that. I'm just saying, please do not take any advice from her because it's not safe. She's taking meds. She's doing shit that's, yeah, this isn't it. This isn't it, y'all. Please. Yeah, and she's not juicing. This, when was she, has anybody seen her juice? Because I haven't. She claims she was, but she was eating through that whole time too. I know a lot of you guys will not ever take her advice on anything, and I appreciate that. But unfortunately, there is people in the back who are taking her advice, and it's scary.
Into Milton S. Hershey School for Children. I shrunk my stomach. Look into Milton S. Hershey School for Children. Yeah, that's not for Jake. That's like kids that have like a dad that's dead and a mom that is a crackhead. Milton S. Hershey. That's like for like the really. I know kids that went to Milton. You can see them working at the hotels. Milton S. Hershey. Hey, Pete. Hold on. Milton S. Hershey. I didn't mean I drive by them all the time.
All right, I'm on a petty kick today. So those of you that don't like it when Contessa's petty, please. exit before I disappoint you even more because I'm about to be real petty. But I'm sorry. We saw those lips in sweatpants, and I just closed my eyes when she set that phone down because those lips hang to the floor without help. I was thinking we were about to get slapped in the face. And that's, I'm sorry. That's my visual. You guys, I tell you every time I see this shit, you all have to go down the road with me. You're welcome. But that's exactly, I instantly closed my eyes when she set the phone down because I'm like, I'm not seeing this. I'm not going there. Not going there. Please pick those lips up and tuck them back in for the love of God. Or my eyeballs.
I'm talking about Milton S. Hershey School. That's a school that goes from like. I'm talking about Milton S. Hershey School. That's a school that goes from like kindergarten through 12th grade. Don't pee in alive. And yeah, this is pig. Yeah. Well, it's not really for low income. It's just that the odds are against them. I'm coming on Monday. Are you cracking up? Give me a super chat.
I'm not even as pissed about her peeing on here though. Like I could care less. I don't care. She's what she is. What I do care about is the fact that she's talking about a child that was born into obviously addiction and the father has passed away. And she is talking about them being low income, but then she makes a statement that it's basically that, you know, they don't have as good as, I can't remember exactly what she just said, but she said something to the effect that they have a longer road ahead. Yes. Kids that are born with drugs in their system, fetal alcohol syndrome, all of those things. Yes, they do. But you know what? With the right love, stability, all of that, with people that actually give a shit, people that actually advocate for these children, people that actually do the right thing, Molly, something you know nothing about. You know nothing about. I want to see the volunteer pictures of you volunteering at your child's school. I want to see the pictures of you doing any volunteer work for these underprivileged children. I want to see you going to a hospital, a children's hospital, and rocking a child with withdrawals. I want to see you do anything for anybody but yourself. You're a bunch of hot air. Some of us live by what we stand for. And that means protecting those children at all costs. And it means not degrading them because of adults that made poor decisions. Those kids didn't have a fucking choice. Remember that. I swear, if I, the shit she says about kids and underprivileged kids and, you know, parents with addiction issues. How dare she? She has no clue. She's clueless and she talks on it like she knows. You know what, Saucy? It's funny because it is asking for a lot from them, but it's things that people, a lot of us do on a daily basis. And we forget about that we're even doing things for others because it's just part of who we are. It's part of what makes us who we are. It's because we're determined to continue to fight for people that deserve it, like these kids.
Become a member. I thought you need to become a member. Are you done, Wells? What the fuck is that? You can get blocked for that. Block her. Yeah, I had to pay. You love me because I'm on the phone. AB has pictures of Tiffany. Hey, Navy Bet. Bowling Green. There's a raffle every year. St. Jude. I'm so not okay with St. Jude right now. I'm just saying that I came across some stuff about St. Jude that I'm not okay with. But I'm not okay with super duper. I'm super duper not okay with this St. Jude. You know what I'm saying?
This bitch is so messed up. She doesn't even have her nightgown button right. Did you guys catch that? Exactly, frustrated lurker. And I hate that word, but that's her favorite word. Constant, somebody asked if she's Dawn Wells. Oh, AP, I'm glad you're here. Y'all, that's something that I don't fuck around with. I don't take stuff like that lightly. When it comes to just, she talks all the time and has no clue what she's even saying. And she's so selfish that she would never, let me tell you, she would never, she's too classy to, help kids that are low income, or God forbid their parents might have suffered with addiction and they are in recovery and they might be using a MAT program. If that's what it takes, do it. I am all for medication assisted therapy, whatever it takes. It's not our place to judge. Whatever it takes. She doesn't know nothing about recovery as somebody who sits there and preaches that they've been to rehab and all this other stuff. You don't have a clue. You are absolutely triggering for people in recovery. And again, I've been very open. I don't have a history. I've never been in recovery like that. I've learned and educated myself because people I love did. And unfortunately, because they are addicts and I watched their journey, I learned what I didn't want to become because of what they went through. And you know what? Their addiction got out of control because they were self-medicating for trauma that they couldn't freaking deal with. That's the reality of a lot of people in addiction. Does it make them a piece of shit? Nope. Because if it makes them a piece of shit, it sure as hell makes you a piece of shit, Molly.
Let's just pay. Shut the fuck up. I feel like you're all fucking. Oh, she's paying. Oh my gosh, she's paying. Oh my god, she's paying. Oh my god, she's paying. Shut up. Yeah, I pissed. Shit too. Oh shit, did you guys see my tits? I'm wearing a bra. Oh god, I got the bunny. I got the buttons all fucked up too. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What do you fucking expect? Yeah. There's a lot of fake people on YouTube. If you haven't figured it out yet, you're gonna be very disappointed too. A lot of fake people. I'm probably one of the last of the Mohicans on YouTube, which sees what you get. Get some more Smiley. Hair looks good. No makeup.
I gotta ask because some of y'all know. Yeah, I agree with that. The words, there is no like filter there or that stop part. Oh, J-Dub. It's something that I can't understand it. Like, even though I've never walked that walk exactly, you know what? It could be me at any point in fucking time. It could be any of my children. She has a young son that she doesn't, of course she says he's going to West Point. He's doing all these things because that's, her son will always just be the great. And I hope that for him. I hope that for him, not her. I hope that he never has to go down that route. But what if he does? What are you going to do then? Because what's he just going to be another junkie? You need to educate yourself seriously, Molly. You are ignorant, and it's dangerously ignorant. And that's why you treat Princess the way you do. And he allows it because, unfortunately, Princess is an active addiction. And he feels so bad about himself that he doesn't, the way you treat him is how he's been treated his entire life. I'm sure I've only seen him like twice, and you can see it in him. That man is seeking acceptance. He cannot deal with everything. So he drinks, he medicates. And guess what? it gives her an opportunity to attack him. Make that make sense. That's the type of friends these people want. And anybody in here that is in recovery, in active addiction, anything, please know that you're always welcome here. I hope to never say anything that's offensive. And if I do, please educate me. I don't know all of it, and everybody's walks are different. But I will always advocate for the fact that this bitch knows nothing about reality because she lives in delusion.
Makeup. Well, no real makeup, just permanent makeup. Yeah. Hair looks good. No makeup. Well, no real makeup, just permanent makeup.
How often does she wash her hair? I'm just curious. Has anybody? Yeah, Julie, it is. It absolutely is. Anybody know? Oh God, why did I just realized the tongue is out in that pause. I'm sorry, y'all. That's a real good look right there. Anybody got an idea? Like, does she do hair training? Has anybody said that? Because again, I don't care, but I'm just confused how she calls all these other people greasy and tells them they need to take a shower. In fact, I always go back to the one time she was going after that Heidi, and she said some of the most horrific things about her hygiene. And I sit here and look at her and I'm like, where is the disconnect here? Where is that? Does she pride herself in hair training or something? I don't understand it, but.
Oh man, she was right. She said that this was going to fade. What? Peas on camera all the time. Bethany Frankel from Real Housewives peas on camera all the time. Well, she's a real motherfucker, just like I am. This is a nice little hotel, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's right there on Duval Street. I'm not gonna lie. So all I have to do is walk out and right on Duval Street. All I want is the subject files. What did I draw up? Shut up. Oh my God, it's 4:40 in the morning. Don't worry, I'm here alone. Oh my God, those hush puppies were the bomb.
So it's normal, I guess, for people to wake up at, and I know some people are in other countries and on graveyard shifts and stuff like that, but that's not the case with her. She is in a hotel on vacation. It's 4:40 in the morning. Instead of sleeping, she is spun out of her mind on something and going live, peeing on live. And this is normal behavior. All of you with Molly vision, this is normal. This is what people do. Please, the ones that have Molly vision, come explain this to us, because none of us can understand. And maybe we're not wearing the right type of glasses. I don't know. I'll admit my glasses need checked. I need a new prescription. I don't wear the bitches because they drive me nuts. So maybe it's me, but I cannot see what you guys see. Period, point blank, end of story. Like, I can't. So please enlighten us with the Molly vision. Y'all, her followers, I try to be nice because some of them leave when they smarten up, and some of them see it throughout and they just are like, this is entertainment and it is what it is. But the Molly vision that some of these people have, that she is such a celebrity and just they throw themselves to get attention from her. And I'm like, why? What is it? Rose-colored glasses don't even come close to working. Not, and I'm talking the Coke bottle thick ones. That is not, no. That's, classy half the time, I think we've got to be the ones that are messed up. We've got to be, because everybody else thinks this is normal behavior. And I'm over here going, ah. Hey, Robin, thank you for joining us. Oh, J-Dub, there's so many. I mean, we don't know exactly what she's on. The Church of Mollytology. They can't get. Yeah, that's very true. Eric, that blows me away too, because her mother-in-law seems like a very sweet lady. Okay.
Love them. I love hush puppies. Carbs, though. I can only eat like 2 because I shrunk my stomach. Oh, I got that.
This is not happening, is it? She literally just said she could only eat 2 hush puppies. How many did she shove in her mouth? I saw at least 4. Granted, again, maybe I have double vision. But I'm just saying, like, she ate more. What? She does things and then lies about it right after. She does them on camera and then will look you in the face and tell you what you saw is not what you saw. And they believe her. Yeah, that's a pig's lips. Y'all, I think I'm the one that needs a grippy sock vacation here because this shit is like, how is this happening? Fairness, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, they're not there. They're not there for the shit, like the things that matter. They're not. They're there for the drama and the entertainment and the shock factor and stuff. That's what they're there for. And that's okay. Like if that's what you like to watch and stuff, good. Cool. I'm not shaming anybody for that. But you have to be able to separate what's fact and reality. And a lot of them seem to not understand that there is. Daphne, right? Kathy, I was like, wait a second. I'm not losing my mind, am I? Yeah, I don't like the word gaslighting either because it gets overused so much, just like narcissist and all of the other catchphrases or whatever, the terms, incel, stuff like that. But a lot of those words fit her. Like they really freaking fit her. Eric, I'm a mess. Like, period. That's it. I'm just a mess. Lion thighs. It's not these lion eyes, it's these lion thighs. I actually have a shirt that says, hold on, let me tell you what it says. It says thick thighs. Hold on. I gotta find it. Thick thighs and thin patience. And then I've got one that says something about I'm not gonna find it. I don't know where it's at. It says something about I don't freaking know where it's at. It's in my closet somewhere, but it says something about thick thighs save lives or something like that. I don't know. It's funny. It's another funny one. I wear a lot of graphic tees that have, yes, that's exactly it. Thick thighs save lives. That's the other one I have. And then thick thighs, thin patience. I have one that says that too. I love the graphic tees that talk shit. That's pretty much all I wear.
I think we shrink your stomach, so whatever I eat, it's full. Oh. Mm.
Again, just because people are like thinking I'm seeing things. Look at when she lays down. The one side of her face is flat and the other one is not. This is not normal. Something is going on with either the filler or the implant or something that she had done in the one side. It does not look natural. It's not natural, whatever that is. Big hips sink ships. I love that one. I have really wide hips. We could come up with some great lines. I like them thick and sprucey. I love that. That's good. Eric, somebody was saying that. Somebody said she had 2. She had a gastric bypass. They'll have to correct me. I think somebody said in the comments that she had a gastric bypass, possibly, and then the lap band. Something went wrong with the first one. Maybe she had a different surgery first. Can you say corpse? Koolaid. I'm not here, and I did not just say that. That's me all the time, but I always say it. More cushion for the pushing. I've showed you guys a picture of my butt today. It's on the community page. I'm between Molly and Justin on the thing. All right, let's continue. Oh, lap band, then a sleeve. So she had a lap band and then a sleeve. Is that right? Just to make sure. She kept eating after the surgery. That's what went wrong. Covering your ears, Pirate Girl. I will paint a house with a Q-tip before I worry about your sweet Melissa. I love that. Is on a seafood diet. Yep. That is very true. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna get myself in trouble with all of you today. I like it though, because everybody's on kind of the same like wavelength of we're all just done with the fuckery. Hold on here. Is there a big part that was cut out here, Koolaid? I'm assuming not. This looks like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. I'm sure some of you guys, she eats laxatives like jelly beans. In fact, I have a whole clip of funny that I'm gonna put up either tonight or tomorrow, and it's me with a clip of hers talking about laxatives and coffee. It's hysterical, actually. She looks like she's so this is what I was thinking. It looks like respiratory depression, the way she's breathing. And I don't know if this is an act again. It could be. But this to me seems like she's possibly overdone it on pills. This is when I would have Narcan handy. And again, here's what I have to say to everybody. If you don't carry Narcan in your purse, if you don't think you'll ever need it, please, please, your pharmacy will give it to you for free. Usually, if they don't, insurance will pay for it. I don't care if you don't think that you'll never come in contact with anybody that's overdosing. A lot of elderly people, unfortunately, overdose on medication because they forget that they've taken certain things. They might have some sort of cold or something on top of taking medications. It can really affect a lot of people. It's not just people that are in active addiction that potentially need Narcan. Please, I'm begging you all, carry it in your car, carry it in your purse. I have it in my car, in my purse. And again, that's just because that's what I do. But yes, thank you. Frustrated. That's exactly what I was thinking was a nod off. Looks like a nod off way more than, yeah.
It's too cold and it's too low. It's too cold, it's too low. Hold on. Holy shit. Let me get my fucking camera. Hold on. I'll get the fucking camera thing. Hold on. It's too camera.
Well, that was all a show. Thankfully, that was all a show. She was twitching her eye. She's holding her phone the entire time. Why does she do this? Because a lot of people in here, hey, KB Bells. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend yourself. And y'all, like, I'm not trying to put anybody down that is, my other half's brother died of a heroin overdose in a hotel room. He was left by himself. Again, like, and that's not the person that's close to me either. I really am serious. Like, this isn't I heard a joke around about this shit and stuff like that. If I was I'm going to tell you exactly, if I was a follower of hers and saw her do that, granted, yes, it's for a show, and thankfully we can see that. But if I really genuinely cared about this person, I would have been panicking, thinking that they potentially nodded out and potentially that they were overdosing. that's when people should be thinking about calling, for emergency services and stuff like that. But this bitch is so looking for attention in a show all the time. She doesn't care about how other people might perceive this or what they're going to feel from this. It's all a show for her. And this absolutely would make somebody in the comments that has lost somebody or something like that trigger them. Like, this is, yeah, Commander in Turkey, she got a blowout yesterday. This is the blowout, I guess. And I'm not trying to get preachy, but this is serious shit. Like, these aren't laughing matters here. Yeah, I don't think there is a break at this point.
Hold on. Shut up. Shut up. Asshole. Cold and light. Boom, boom. And then cold. Camera. Fuck off. Shut up, asshole. Fuck. Fuck! My goddamn fucking hush puppies, you bastard! God. Spend all your time waiting for that special. When? Oh, yeah. Really? All right, hold on. Oh. You there? Someone say something. Is there anyone there? And you there? Anyone? Someone say something. No, all right, there you are. I are better. And vultures and fields in your bed. And do you guys love me? Oh.
All right. I just got to say it, but this is the best view we've had all morning. Right here. This right here is the best view. Molly, please keep the screen like this at all times from here on out. This is the best look I've ever seen you have. Right here. This one right here. Perfect. Keep doing this look right here. Completely, we can't see you. That's perfection. You've got it dialed in now. Just keep using it.
Do you guys love me? Oh, there you go. Please become members. Chat amongst yourselves. That's Astrid. My name's Astrid. Oh, yes. Holy shit. Holy shit. And then, don't we put the lights on? Oh, the lights on. Holy shit, the fucking lights are on.
Well, fuck. Now it's ruined. Damn it. The lights came back on. Shit. Well, it was good for that 3 seconds. Yeah, she's absolutely lost it. This is like 4 o'clock in the morning and she's doing this. And people are like, oh, yay, Molly, we love you so much. Oh my God. I can't wait to see you. We're best friends. What? If this was really one of my real life friends, I would smack the ever loving shit out of them. Truth be told, if any of them acted like this, I would be like, you need help. And so would my friends. Like, the people that actually care about me would be like, oh, hell no. My computer would be gone. My phone would be gone. And I would be in serious psychiatric care. And that's not a joke, because they love me enough to say, this isn't normal behavior.
Put that, please become members. This is music to my ears. Listen, if I say something I regret, I'm sorry. It's Key West. Hmm. What? What? Psychic lead placed. I'm gonna suffocate. Oh shit, my tit hung out. Fuck. It's probably about that.
Did she think somebody was talking to her there for a minute? Or was she listening to the TV? I can't tell. To me, it seems like she first thought somebody had said something to her, and then she like realized, oh, that's the TV, and like played it off. But at first, it seems like she's confused. Pig lips, that's what I'm saying. Did she think somebody was talking to her? She's whacked out of it on whatever she has. Yeah, Koolaid, I wish. I don't think so. I think it's deeper than that, to be honest. I think it is. Something's not right here. And people that love her and care about her should be stepping up to the plate because, again, I don't want anybody, I don't wish harm on anybody. I don't like her. I don't like her behaviors at all. You guys know how I feel. I'm probably even one of the more tactful about my opinions on her. But at the end of the day, I don't wish her harm because, again, she's got a child that at the end of the day, she thinks is not seeing any of this, and he is. 100% he's living through this. And she thinks that all these other kids that, have lost parents, all of, the low income families, whatever, she thinks that's bad. Well, I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of people with a lot of fucking money. And that money did not buy them a pass out of life without any of these issues. Their addictions affected their kids just like anybody, even if they don't have money. It affects them the same way. Money does not buy them stability, structure. It does not provide the things that you are not providing for him. Money doesn't do that. And whether you think you're messing him up or not by doing stuff like this, you are. You absolutely are because his friends are seeing this. His teachers. Think about him for a minute.
Spends all your time waiting for that special something. I'm Astrid. I'm Moira. Monica Lightly, everybody's something. Hi, everybody, like, subscribe. Fuck. Wait till I start my life coaching for children. There will be, to answer everybody's question, there will be no life coaching for babies. For the three of you have asked for life coaching for babies, there is absolutely no such thing. And anyone that has found such a thing, you're an idiot. And so is whoever that's thought of it. There's no such thing. Idiots. I hate idiots. I wouldn't even charge $500 an hour for life coaching for babies, for the biggest idiots and the richest idiots. It doesn't exist. Life coaching for babies. Stupid. Teenagers, it works.
It works for teenagers? Therapy, counselors, legit professionals, not some lady that printed off a Google certificate and claims to have all these thousands of hours of people that she's helped. Meanwhile, she has degraded all of these people that she's coached, which we will get into because that's the next video of hers I'm doing. But no, stay the hell away from kids, Molly. Period. They don't need any advice from you at all.
Kids, it's a hit or miss. They're free videos. God almighty. Kids, it's a hit or miss. They're free videos. God almighty. sit them in front of it. And for those idiots to say, I'll never let my kids watch it, that's because your kids might become a fucking loser. And when they do become a loser, you'll eat your words.
Molly, I would never, even if you paid me $500 to let one of my children watch your life coaching sessions, would I ever let one of them watch anything that you put out? Not a chance in hell. You know why? Because they absolutely do not need to see what's happening with an adult that's in denial and projecting, because that's all you're doing. So what are you going to teach them? How to be master manipulators? They're not the losers, honey. That'd be you. But again, you couldn't even pay me to let my kids watch this shit. There's no way in hell. And if you are seriously considering it, please seek help for yourself first and foremost. And stop trying to use your children to get attention with this wannabe Z-list celebrity. Protect your children, because she sure as hell isn't doing it.
My kids watch it. That's because your kids might become a fucking loser.
And can I just say my pause game has been on point today? I don't know why I keep pausing in the weirdest places. It's not intentional, but that last one with the mouth open, oh Lord. All I could think was, I'm not giving you guys the visual anymore because some of you get mad at me when I do that.
And when they do become a loser, you'll eat your words. I'll never let my kids listen to my Lego lightly. Yeah, because, well, think back. You probably should have let them watch my free videos. When your kids become a loser, it's your fault, not mine. Bitch. All you had to do is sit them in front of my free video. But because you had to be a selfish idiot, that's your fault, not mine. I'll keep on raising the prized child that I have. Idiot. I hate idiot parents. I really do. Idiot. That's your fault, not mine. I'll keep on raising the prized child that I have. Idiot. I hate idiot parents. I really do. It's okay. That's why we have the world we do. Sigh. That's okay. The good parents will suffer. The good kids will suffer because of the idiots that you have raised and the losers that you have raised. Because you're a loser. Because you're a loser. That you have raised. Because you're a loser. That you have raised. Because you're a loser.
All right, we're done. She's a loser. Anybody know what movie that's from? Anyways, yeah, she is so filled with hate. So filled with hate. Everybody else is a loser if you don't let your kids watch these free videos. And her prized child, and can you imagine how he feels? Can you imagine how he feels constantly knowing that in essence, he'll never be good enough? Yeah, Ace Ventura. I just, okay, we're done with this. We're done watching her. That's enough of that today already. I've had enough. Okay, what's your guys' takeaway from all this today? She's starting the same bullshit. She got on a plane, flew to Key West. Don't know why she's there. Supposedly it was to see her sister. Maybe she's having the lumpy stuff in her face fixed. Great. Good for her. Again, I'm all for whatever she wants to do modification wise. More power to you. Whatever floats your boat. But she's doing the same things that she's called Dre out for. She peed on live. She's acting like she's sleeping. She has said all of these horrible things about Dre and Marvon sharing their lives and being so open. And now she's basically mirroring everything she's watched Dre do. And she's obsessed with Dre. Like, it's becoming a scary obsession. If you missed it, she again made a Facebook post, even though she doesn't fuck with Facebook. She made a Facebook post yesterday, started up all this shit, started resharing her lives. Hopefully she's taking a nap right now and will give us some time to go through the rest of the day, but she'll be up to something. How long is she in Key West for? Does anybody know? It's going to be a while, a few days. Oh, her sister lives in Northport, not the Keys. Okay. Well, supposedly I think she was supposed to see them down there, but I don't know. I have no idea what goes on in that lady's brain. And I'm going to be the first to say, like, I don't really want to know because it seems very, I can't help but pity her, y'all. Like, I really, really cannot help but pity her. And I know some of you feel the same. I can't help but pity the fool that she is making of herself. And it's sad because there's other people that are being affected. At the end of the day, Walter is going to be affected by her behaviors. Jake will be affected by her behaviors, her in-laws, her parents, things like that. And again, she's not in this on her own. There's a whole group of them. And I know there was some stuff brought up earlier in the live. I don't have answers on a lot of what's going on there. I will try to find out answers. I'm assuming my inbox will be full of things. If you have questions, though, you guys, please stop believing the lies that are continually being passed around. There's a lot of them. And it's ridiculous because some of the people that are anti-MGL are pushing MGL's narrative. People that claim that they hate Molly are doing Molly's dirty work right now. Think about it. But they'll tell you they're not doing, oh no, I can't stand Molly. Meanwhile, they all want to become the next Molly. It's quick money is what they see. Yeah, Revival, that's true. I don't really feel anything there. I mean, but when I do think about it, I pity her. Like, I pity how miserable she has to be. Yes, Love Shack. That was, there's a time and place. There's a time and place. Pet Detective, yep. Yeah, I don't know if that's what it is. I hate peace. I just feel bad for him. I really do, because this isn't what a child his age wants to see his parents doing, and it affects them. Like, I don't care who you are. Our decisions as adults affect our kids. We all make mistakes, every single one of us. And if you can't apologize to your kid and say, look, I'm not perfect. I'm a human, but I fucked up. I did this. I'm sorry it affected you in this way, and try to learn from that together. She's not that type of person. And please, please, if you are really in need of life coaching, which I think is a crock of bullshit, that's my personal beliefs on it, please seek a professional, a legit therapist. If you need help finding one in your area, there's plenty of people in the comments here that are actually good at finding resources that don't claim to be fake mental health professionals either, or medical professionals, excuse me. There's a lot of them. So please reach out if you need help finding resources, things like that. Don't waste your time and energy into that, because that's not life coaching. This is not what this is. I think there's legit life coaches out there. I still tend to have my own beliefs there, but therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, like that's what's needed right here. With that said, y'all, I'm going to hop off here. I'm not going to hang out much longer. I've got some stuff I need to. I don't know how she's Koolaid. That's a good question. I'm really interested to find out exactly where she tries to spin this. Like, which direction is she going to spin? Is it a terms of service violation? I don't know. You should do a life coaching course. Yeah, I could never. I could never. Ever. It'll be interesting to see what happens. She'll be here for a few more days. I'll be back. We're going to talk about the Idaho stuff, but I'm going to share it on my other page just to kind of keep stuff separate, because I don't want people being like, wait, what's happening here? So I'll share that after a while. I want to play the family's interviews, because it basically addresses some of these tragedy pimps and what people are already doing to that case too. So we'll go into that after a while. Tomorrow, tentatively tomorrow night, we are going to play the I Never Have I Ever Molly Go Lightly edition. We've got Molly's full attention, so we might as well get her really riled up. And if you didn't see what that was before, you're in for a treat because it's a shit show. Dear Krabby, I have no idea. It's a backup channel. I have never touched it with anything. I'm just gonna put like serious things like the Idaho murders and stuff, like things that are not talking shit kind of stuff over there and kind of separate them out. It's just my backup page, y'all. I just don't want to. I'll share it. I'll share it. I've been saying that for a long time. But you guys know I suck at like asking for promote, like, will you go like and sub? Will you, I suck at that shit so bad. I don't ever do that stuff. What time zone am I in? Pacific. 12:31. Yes. Yeah. What happened over there is really bad. Okay. I will probably be back. I got to go pick up a kid in a little bit. And then I will probably be back live 4 Pacific time. But I'll give you guys an update. Yes, I will share the link to the other channel. Hold on. Let me do it right now. It doesn't have any subs on it or anything. Wait, that's my other channel. See, I don't even know how to get to my other one. This is how good I am. I don't even know what I'm doing. Where do I go? My channel. Share. Copy link. See, there's some of this stuff I still am not good at. And it's all like, it all looks exactly like me. It's the same avatars, the same everything. Here it is. Oh shit, I can't drop it. Well, I just did. Hold on. Let me switch accounts. I'm a mess. I need somebody that knows how to do all this stuff that teaches me like this. Oh, and for some reason, people are saying that they're getting booted off my channel. That they're been unsubscribed after being subscribed, and it keeps happening. I don't know what's happening there. If that continues to happen, I have no idea. YouTube is beyond me as far as that stuff goes. There it is in the comments. I'll post it in the community section too. There's no followers or anything on there. There's nothing on there. Oh, actually, I think there might be one shared video over there so far, but we're going to put more serious content and just kind of separate them a little bit because this is pretty much all debunking the misinformation crony. So with that said, I am out. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Once again, Koolaid, thank you for the clips. I know you said stop thanking me, but it's just me. It's who I am. It's in my DNA. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, dear Krabby. I really appreciate all of the support. If you guys don't mind, hit the thumbs up. Oh, and if you're new here, I am the queen of awkward goodbyes. Nunya's not in the comments to call me out. Mocus, that could be too. They've just mentioned it in the comments a couple times, and I don't really know why or what goes on. I'm not techie. We all know that. We had like a party because I learned how to screen share. Let's be honest over here. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And again, y'all, I'm not for everybody. I'm not asking people to like accept everything I say or like everything I say, but I'm human. I am absolutely just like the rest of you guys. And if you have these high standards that you think that I need to adhere by, go, please. Because I'm not going to. I'm going to be petty as hell. I deal with agony, frustration, pain with humor. That's how I get through life. We laugh about it or make morbid jokes. There's that too. That's my family. But again, you don't like it, please exit. I don't need to hear about how I'm disappointing you. I mean, great, fine. But you don't know me to be disappointed by one thing I post. Like, what? Phoenix, that's where they came from? Really? You guys are always on it with Yeah, I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be me. LG, stop it. Yes, Forgotten Whispers. You guys are all welcome here too. Like, I don't expect you guys to be something you're not either. So I appreciate that a lot of you guys don't expect that from me. And yes, Pirate Girl, that's what I'm gonna go find out. Koolaid, thank you. I don't know anything about that. I think there's a lot there too. So Marcy, have a great day. Everybody have a great day. Thank you all once again. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up on your way out. Contessa, over and out.